Hello lovelies, I am getting ready to go to a botanical garden today. I want to get some inspiration for my next tarot card, which is going to be the Empress, and I really want to portray her as a fairy, so I thought it would be nice to just immerse myself in nature, see some beautiful plants. I've honestly been having kind of a rough week, just mentally and emotionally. I've been feeling kind of down, I haven't been sleeping very well. It is coming up on the 3-year anniversary since I went in contact with my family, and I think it's just bringing up a lot of conflicting emotions, and it's been kind of difficult to navigate, and just I guess the fact that I'm going to be 24 years old this year and I just feel so many things all at once. Like, I feel really proud of myself, I feel happy about where I am in life, there's so many good things going for me, but at the same time I just feel like, is this my life? Is this what I want? What am I doing? I don't know. A woman in her 20s feeling unsure and confused. Groundbreaking, but yeah, it's all just been kind of piling up, and I just have this feeling like I want to run away, but I am trying to be smart with my money and save, and so I'm trying to find little like day trips that I can take and things that I can go explore just to kind of give me that feeling of like running away and adventuring, you know? So I joined Instagram when I was like 16, I think, and the first person that I remember meeting on there is Lauren, and we have been online friends ever since. She is such a sweet, kind-hearted person. She's also an artist, and we have such a similar upbringing and life story. We've both gone in contact with our crazy Christian abusive parents. We're also the same age. In a way, it feels like we have been kind of growing up in these parallel lines, and we have so many shared similar experiences and interests. She was so sweet, and she let me know that she wanted to send me a little housewarming gift. I had no idea what it would be, but I found this adorable little box on my doorstep today, and I'm already really excited because I love the tape. It says, "Be the energy you want to attract," which I love. I did cut open the top, and I wanted to film this video because I saw this little card that says, "Thank you for getting a mystery box." So these are going to be a little mystery box of crystals, which I thought would be really fun to open with you guys. We got some little candies. And this is so nostalgic, some Swiss Miss hot chocolate. I think I'm gonna go make this right now, actually, so I can have a nice cozy drink while I open these. Coconut milk, because that's been my favorite lately. I lived in an ingredient household growing up, so whenever we would have like either the Nestle or little Swiss Miss kind of like buckets, I guess, of powder, me and my siblings used to go sneak scoops and just eat it dry, which is so disgusting now, but that was like our little guilty pleasure, was eating the hot chocolate mix. We didn't really have snacks, so what do you need to do? This sounds so nice and cozy. I'm very excited. This sounds so nice and cozy. I'm very excited. Okay, I am back with my hot chocolate. Never gets old. There was also this little incense in the box, which it smells like dessert. It kind of smells like vanilla or maybe honey. It smells quite good though. I'm gonna like this as well. There are 3 little pink packages in here. Oh, that is beautiful. I don't have any tower crystals like this, so I'm really excited. It kind of reminds me of vanilla beans. But it's so pretty, I love it. Hot chocolate and little presents, it feels like Christmas right now. Okay, on to our next one. Let's see, I'm gonna open, I think this little baby one, which it looks like a little bag or something. I love that even the little bubble wrap is pink. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's like a little fairy purse of treasure. Wow, so many beautiful little stones in here. Little treasure. How cute is this? I just love it in this little bag too. Let's see. I kind of want to dump it all out. Should we? Have a little plate so that we can dump our little crystals. Ooh. Whoa, there's some big ones in here. Ooh, this one's really pretty. I love purple, pinky stones. Ooh. So many. Oh my gosh, a little butterfly. How cute is that? Our last little present in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, is this a little butterfly? Oh, this is so precious. Wow. And then I saw like a little heart. That is so cute. Aww. And then, wow, look at this. I think this is moss agate. This is beautiful. It looks like a little earth. I love it. Wow, what a beautiful little collection of crystals. I'm so excited to put these around my home. Wow, this is so sweet. It says, this is for my friend Serenity as a housewarming gift. Can you please include crystals that are good for new beginnings and that bring creativity and peace into a home, from Lauren. That is so sweet. So thank you so much once again, Lauren. This really means like the world to me. It came at such a perfect time. I want to see like the meaning of each crystal. Okay, so it combines clear quartz amplification with black tourmaline protection to create a powerful grounding and balancing stone that turns negative energy into positive. Tower shapes are used to radiate this protective energy outward, often used for grounding, removing self-sabotaging patterns, and clearing mental anxiety. I need all of that, so this is perfect. And then we had this little moss agate palm stone, which signifies new beginnings, growth, abundance, and emotional balance, acting as a deeply grounding gardener's stone that connects the user to nature. It promotes emotional stability, releases blockages, and fosters a peaceful, nurturing energy, making it ideal for meditation, holding during stress, or placing in workspaces to improve focus. That's beautiful. And then a fluorite butterfly, which is my favorite just because it's so cute. Combining the butterfly's representation of evolution and freedom with fluorite's ability to clear negative energy and enhance focus, this carving aids in navigating change, fostering growth, and promoting a calm, organized mind. Often used to activate the third eye and crown chakras, encouraging spiritual growth and intuitive insight. Fluorite is known as the stone of clarity, helping to eliminate mental fog, reduce confusion, and improve decision-making. Okay, I love that. This was such a magical box. I'm happy we got to open it together. These leaves are cute. Caterpillar Highway. Look how crazy this little guy looks. I like these lily pads. Beautiful. Wow. Hello. I wonder how old it is. Okay, so last night I finished my Empress sketch and I decided to just lay down some base colors. It looks insane right now because we're definitely in a weird stage, but this is what painting is like. You have so many areas to build up and it just takes time to get it to look like anything, but this is my Empress. I really like her pose. She is a fairy, so these are going to be her wings. And she has just this very cute little outfit on and her scepter. And then there are 12 stars in her hair to represent the 12 zodiac signs, which is in the original deck that's illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith. I am taking certain elements from this deck, but ultimately making it my own, of course. I really wanted the background to be this like willow tree that's draping over her. We have this nice little velvety cushion and then wheat, and in the background here I'm gonna have a bit of like a stream and more foliage, and then the border is gonna have roses, and it's gonna be a very lush, elegant, feminine card, I think. Hoping that it turns out well, but I'll talk more about my design and everything, but for now I'm gonna start building up more of the color and yeah, pray that it comes together.
At the piano by the window, fingers move like liquid silver, but every note was worth its weight in gold. Call me crazy, but I saw her white like moonbeam in the mirror. Touched her twice. Cold as ice, then I let her go. And for all of the nights when I cursed out your name, looked for love in the lost, called some God's name in vain. For all of the moments I pass in the dark, pulled under the water, pulled out of your arms, while I take those nights for
Good morning, angels. I had a craving for blueberry muffins today, so I decided I'm going to try baking them. I wrote down this recipe. I also found a recipe for a blueberry coffee syrup, so I think that would go really nicely together, so we're gonna try it out. First things first, we're making the streusel topping, which is gonna be a 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2/3 cups of granulated sugar, a stick of butter melted, and some cinnamon. And I'm just gonna use a fork to combine everything. I probably could have went for a bigger bowl now that I'm seeing how much this actually is, but it'll work. Melted an entire stick of butter and let it cool a little bit. And we're gonna use that to make our streusel. And basically just want to mix it all up until it becomes kind of crumbly. And that looks pretty good to me, so I'm gonna just set this aside. And then for our dry ingredients, we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking soda, a half teaspoon of salt, which we're gonna mix in here. I don't know if this is just me, but whenever I'm baking, I feel like I double check what the ingredient is and the amount like 20 times for no reason. It's like, I know this is 3 teaspoons of baking powder, but do I really know that? Like, I ran out of granulated sugar, so this is half granulated and half brown sugar. It should be fine, but I guess we'll see. A lot of the blueberry muffin recipes I was looking at require sour cream, which I do not have, but I read that you could substitute it with Greek yogurt, so we're gonna see if that works. It's also vanilla Greek yogurt, but I think it should. As long as the texture's okay, it'll taste fine. I'm coating the blueberries with flour because apparently that helps to stop all of them from like sinking to the bottom of the muffin, which is pretty cool. We'll see if it works. Okay, and now we're gonna fill these 2/3 full. Okay, while the muffins are baking, I'm gonna make our blueberry syrup. which is 1 cup frozen blueberries, 1 cup sugar, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Very simple directions. So pretty. We're gonna gently boil this for about 15 minutes, stirring constantly. And I'm gonna smush a few of the berries as I go. Speaking of which, let's see how our muffins are looking. Ooh, they're looking beautiful. I have 2 more minutes, so I'm just gonna let that go, but I wanted to make sure they weren't burnt or anything. I am honestly so curious to see how this is gonna taste. It's a blueberry latte. I think that's one of the best sounds in the world. This is so good. I think it's one of my new favorite coffees that I've made at home. It works so well. It's kind of surprisingly. I will definitely be making this syrup again. I added a little bit too much milk, I think, but other than that, 10 out of 10. And the beautiful muffins I made, they look so good. Wow. Whenever I make baked goods, I wish I could just give you guys one through the screen so you could try it. It's so good. We are back to working on the Empress card, and I wanted to talk a little bit about her meaning and how I chose to depict her. The Empress is life in its most fertile phase, what happens after the spark has been trusted and allowed to grow, where inner potential must actually root into the earth. The Empress is a card of presence, of being within the body, and trusting of all that is current. It is effortless flow, sensory enjoyment, and caring for oneself and surroundings with a soft receptivity. It is not merely about creation, but about enjoying the texture, pleasure, and beauty within that power. The Empress is the 3rd card in the major arcana, and in numerology, 3 represents the vibrant expression of creativity. It is the lively social butterfly of the numbers. Our Empress is fully within her element because she is already belonging to every inch of this world. She is the creator, the lover, and the abundance of joy that flows through her land. I painted her as a Venus-ruled fairy who spends her days with the earth, caring for the world by honoring its pulse. She sees the life in every little thing and cares for it as her own. Okay, so here's where we are at with the painting. I have been really trying to make this background work. I wanted to add like a little flowing stream and sort of like a marsh type of vibe, but I feel like, especially when I like step back and look at this, I just feel like it's kind of distracting. Like I have so much detail going on with my Empress and the willow and even the wheat right here, and I just feel like it's kind of too much, especially once I add this border with my roses and everything. So I was really trying to make it work, and it's kind of disappointing because I feel like I spent so much time on this yesterday, but I am gonna scratch it, and I think I want to just make this background kind of like this light green color that I have at the top. I kind of want to just scrub it away and add a nice solid light green background, maybe a little bit of, I do like the shape of the streams, so I might add a little something like that, but that's what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna do that and then start working on my border. And I think once I work on the border, I will see what I need to add to like this section of the card. It's sometimes hard to tell, like you need all of the pieces so that you can see what needs to be added or removed, but that's my plan right now.
That tore me apart. Your face in the water, your voice in the dark. For all of the moments I now spend alone, waking the whiskey warm on my tongue. Will I take those nights for a moment with her? And the piano plays while I toss and I turn. Take those nights for a moment alone, a minute to sit back and talk to your love. I still see her, I still feel her, and when you played, I felt near her. But what a fool I am, I'm talking to a ghost.
Hello, let's do an unboxing because I just got my postcards and stickers for Print Prose Club this month. We're gonna check out the stickers first. I am always so excited to see the stickers because it's like the little tiny version of a painting. I love it. I mean, come on, that is adorable. And then our postcards. Timber. I had a really hard time trying to get a good picture of this painting in the color palette, but this looks perfect. Let's open these beauties. Is our Empress. She is a little fairy, and this is what the back of the postcard print looks like. You could actually send this to someone if you wanted, but I added some little fairy wings, which I think is really cute.